Isaac and his mother lived alone in a small house on a hill. Isaac kept to himself, drawing pictures and playing with his toys as his mom watched Christian broadcasts on the television. Life was simple, and they were both happy. That was until the day Isaac's mom heard a voice from above. "Your son has become corrupted by sin. He needs to be saved." "I will do my best to save him, my lord," Isaac's mother replied, rushing into Isaac's room, removing all that was evil from his life. Again the voice called to her. "Isaac's soul is still corrupt. He needs to be cut off from all that is evil in this world and confess his sins." "I will follow your instructions, Lord. I have faith in thee," Isaac's mother replied, as she locked Isaac in his room, away from the evils of the world. One last time, Isaac's mom heard the voice of God calling to her. "You've done as I've asked, but I still question your devotion to me. To prove your faith, I will ask one more thing of you." "Yes, Lord, anything," Isaac's mother begged. "To prove your love and devotion, I require a sacrifice. Your son Isaac will be this sacrifice. Go into his room and end his life as an offering to me to prove you love me above all else." "Yes, Lord," she replied, grabbing a butcher's knife from the kitchen. Isaac, watching through a crack in his door, trembled in fear. Scrambling around his room to find a hiding place, he noticed a trap door to the basement hidden under his rug. Without hesitation, he flung open the hatch, just as his mother burst through his door and threw himself down into the unknown depths below.
This is The Binding of Isaac with the Wrath of the Lamb expansion. I am pretty much awful at this game. I had just deleted my other save, but you have to exit the game before it acknowledges that. I had like 113 deaths and 3 mom kills, which is awful. Basically saying I've only beaten the game like 3 times, at least to a certain point. I did have a few of the challenges done, which may or may not be a pain to do again. But I had about half the secrets unlocked, 3/4 of the items. But hey, I'm starting fresh here. These are all the characters are locked up. Cannot play as any but Isaac at this time. So we'll select him. Alright, this is basically kind of a twin stick shooter sort of thing. Movement, well, it's all right here. That locked door up top was the item room, where you, or not the item room, but the shop where you buy items with coins, which I have no coins and I just found a key, but I do not want to go in there. Obviously I have no coins. The first thing I always do when I start off is go to try and find my item, because unless you have your item, you're weaker. Unless you get some kind of crazy item that doesn't help. There are over 200 items in this game, and the game doesn't really necessarily tell you what a lot of them do. Experimentation is half the fun, but honestly, don't spend until the end. Supplies will suicide bomb enemies. Alright, this is not the greatest item, but I've got bombs now, plenty of them. I like to destroy the poop. And sometimes we'll have coins, hearts, and such things like that. Alright, might as well go this way. Right, we have enemies. TNT, if we shoot it, will blow up. Boss is right down there, but I don't really want to fight him just yet, since I have all these wonderful bombs. I'll blow up this tinted rock, slightly different color, and it usually has stuff in there. He is not exactly the best thing at throwing it though. Now that is a good grab from the treasure chest. Tears up, more tears. So that is very nice. You get some pretty crazy looking characters with all the power-ups, because a lot of them stack in appearance. Big Flies is not sticky. It just takes some patience sometimes. He just continues spitting out all these flies. Sometimes they're a little bit bigger. Those are the big ones. I have a very high rate of fire right now, thanks to the setup. Getting a lot of flies out there. Sometimes you just gotta forget about him for a little bit and focus on the flies, so you don't get surrounded by them. And we're about to take him out. I have to finish, of course, all of his... Every enemy in the room has to die. Of course, complete. Wooden spoon is alright. Speed up makes me run around faster. Did not get hit on that battle, fortunately. Sometimes there are little perks and bonuses to not getting hit. Do not have enough money to make it worth going to the shop, so I will descend rather, to the next floor. Right, we're now in the second level of the basement. And these flies do not like me. Over on the right we see a door with jagged spikes. If I go through that door I will get hurt for half a heart. If I come back out, same thing. So I don't really want to go in there, because as I said, I'm not very good at the game. Nothing really in here worth getting. So unless I have a guarantee that I'm going to be able to replenish those hearts, I do not want to risk losing them. I have plenty of bombs, and there are secret rooms. I don't know if it's always true per area, but the theory behind that is they're usually surrounded by 3 or 4 of those, that's not here, rooms for one of them, and then the other one can only be touching one room unless another room is another secret room. There we go, there's my 4-4 gameplay coming in. Which is why I did not want to go into that sacrifice room. Right, this one is what? Poison touch. I believe that's if I touch enemies, they will take a lot of poison damage. Which is good, because they do get damaged a lot, but you have to get hit to touch them, unless you have some sort of invincibility thing going on, which there are a few items that grant temporary invincibility. But I don't have any of those right now. So it'll be kind of a consolation prize when I mess up. Really not finding too much. I'll go back up here and check for the secret room. No, it's not there. Well, that is odd. Well, it's only a trend about the number of rooms surrounding it, not a guarantee. Don't feel very good about this. Not one of my favorite bosses either, but it's a fairly open layout, so I'll only get hit a lot. Now, I might be alright. I've gotten better with it against him. Doesn't usually seem to turn towards you. Keeps pooping everywhere though. Usually he just goes back and forth on a level. A horizontal plane. A line, whatever. Grab that heart, just to have it. don't plan on getting hit, but I don't know. Trying to move up to the top. We're moving around a lot now. Alright, halfway there. And by halfway there, it's like 90% there, because the overall health is displayed. And I've gotten an unlock, I guess, for defeating the basement. And this is going to give me a lot of coins, and I don't know if it does anything else. There's another player. Okay, I've got a lot of hearts floating around there. There's another player, Bisnap, B-I-S-N-A-P, who has a channel, and he has a lot of videos for this game, and he knows what seems like to me basically everything about this game, because he's doing research, unlike me. Got 14 coins. I'm going to use a bomb here, because I have plenty of them, and get at least one coin. And that is all I get. Grab these ones too. Just to have enough. Go into the item shop here. And I can get this, which allows me to have another trinket, more trinket room as it's stated. But that's all I'm going to get, because I want to save a little bit of money. I don't even have a trinket yet, so technically it's useless right now, but it should help in the future if I live that long. And down we go. All the bosses are in the background there. Yeah, these guys are easy. They don't usually face up or down. When they do, they can shoot up or down, but generally speaking, staying above or below them works just fine. There's a heart I could not get to right there. I could bomb right here, and it would knock the debris and fill the hole, but it's totally not worth it. Already for a key might be worth it at some point, but I'll keep an eye out for one. I hate these guys. They just kind of sit there and shoot over to the side, but they do it fairly rapidly. Generally the safest strategy, especially when there's a few of them in a line like that, is just to kind of move up and down and hope that your tears do go to where they are. Moving up and down does cause tears to fire at an angle rather than straight in a line. You can hit things like that. Another single half heart. Do not want to go to the boss yet because I have not found my item yet. This is going to be a little bit worse because they are not penned in, so they're going to be a little bit wilder in their movements. Lucky I didn't get hit there. I have nothing to save me from getting hit right now. There are items that kind of act as shields that generally speaking rotate around you. Those are really nice to see. Now I have that key, so it's a good thing I didn't use a bomb to get it. Now this, okay, there's some sort of trick to doing this, but I'm just going to do it the way that I know how to do it. Which, it's, trading 2 bombs for 4, definitely worthwhile. A lot of this game is about sacrifice or guessing, taking risks. But you want to make educated risks, not stupid risks. Which I'll probably make 2 mistakes. They're just boneheaded. You know better. But sometimes I just don't think before for this game. There's a lot of quick reactions, especially when you go into talking about combat. That sort of thing. Ooh, this is gonna be nice. Technology actually changes the game. Instead of tears, I fire lasers. the lasers will pierce through enemies. They do not go through the crane, unless I were to get spectral shot, which may stack with them. Lots of things stack in weird ways. Gotta get out of there. But some things don't. So it definitely takes a while to get used to knowing what stacks with what. But most stuff does generally seem does stack. That was the poison touch nailing him there. You can tell because he died with the green splatters. I'm a little bit hurt, slightly concerned about that. Red bomb there, let's try over here. There we go. It is a slot machine, which I'm just going to steer clear of. I do not have a lot of money. Oh, good. See, now that is why I destroy the fires. Now I don't really have to run back to get... Yeah, see, it does not go through. I don't have to run back to get that other heart back there. I feel pretty decent with 2.5. So far this floor has been pretty easy. That was an easy floor just because of this ability. This one, I think I have to be at full health to go in there, so I'm not entirely clear on those. I don't know if there's like 2 or 3 different kinds. There's one which is you have to be at 1 health or less, red heart that is. I'm not going to grab that one because I think there's still one down here available. No, either one requires bombing. What about? I'm going to go back up and get this one, unless there's a reason. No, doesn't seem like one is any better than try than the other. Now let's see if that door is open for me. If it's not, unfortunately, I'll just have to go to the boss instead. It is open. Okay. This could be a good treasure then. Or just a bomb. I don't know. So that one did shoot down because, well, you could tell that it was going through because it was facing down. Now these all have 3 waves. The enemies that do appear vary, though. Primarily based on things you would see on the floor. Come on. These can only be hit when they pop up like that. Okay. Couldn't get hit there. Come on, come out. Oh. There we go. Now this one shouldn't be a troublemaker now that the other 2 are gone. Sometimes they like to alternate, or you have to go far enough away. They do confuse me. I think that I'm noticing one of the... come on! There we go. And I got a bomb now. So that may or may not have been worth it. Not really going to say it was worth it. But, you know. Unless, well, I have to bomb to get that heart, though. I've got plenty of bombs. I only have 7 coins. I would argue against going to the shop. But I'm not doing that great. I still have 7 bombs, though. 2 keys. I'll have a key for the next floor to go into the item room. That's kind of why I didn't want to come in here, because I can't afford the ladder, which would not be a bad thing to have. But I am going to buy the spirit heart, I guess. I could buy the regular heart, but I wouldn't be able to afford anything else if I did that. Oh wait, yeah I would have. Oh well. Let's go to the boss. What do we got? Gertie Jr., or Gertie, excuse me. He's not too bad. Probably taking hits though. That is the way it is. Really go over here. Ow. Alright, that went my spirit heart. I'm doing this badly. Whenever the head up top disappears. The other face comes out, gotta run around. Do one to the side, go in the middle. I'm not fast enough on that. And there I fail. See how bad I am? Alright, we're gonna play again. I didn't really unlock anything that would cause me to not just replay. I'm not gonna do a challenge yet. Alright, here we go. I would have spawned spiders, but I got there quick enough. I don't know what starts to cause the champion or the odd looking ones. But there was one there. I guess just playing the first time, maybe. Alright, this is My Little Unicorn, Space to You. It'll make you invulnerable for a short period of time and damage anything that you are touching. Pretty powerful, especially early on, and definitely better than nothing. Okay, didn't really pay attention to how many keys I had, but that definitely paid off. These guys suck, they're gonna blow me up. Basically suicide bombing enemies, and they're dead. But they can definitely damage you. 3 coins, not worth going to the shop, even though I have plenty of keys. That may always change. And we have the Widow, which I am garbage against. I just can't get the timing down. I just gotta keep moving. Fun little egg. I will destroy them if it lands. But it also spits out spiders like that. Okay, not doing too bad. Let's use this real quick. Over here. Okay, fortunately that made it so I did not take a hit. Got a 9-tail shot speed up, shots fire and arrive at their final destination more quickly. I have a couple of hearts here, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to run over here to the sacrifice room and give it a shot because I have nothing to lose. When you step on these spikes, sometimes it'll put out a chest, sometimes it'll just damage you and nothing comes of it, which is what happened that time. Now the items you can get there can be pretty good. I've only had it work a couple of times. Now we go down to the next floor. Now there is an achievement for not getting hit on a particular set of floors. I don't know if the sacrifice rooms or the other damaging rooms count against that or not. I think this gives you homing shot for a room, but this is going to do a lot more damage in the long run than homing shots will ever add to. These guys are not that bad, especially if you got range on them. Now, these ones don't even move on this particular level, so not even much of a threat. Well, that was convenient. Thank you, Bomb. And of course there are nickels and dimes, as well as pennies. I'm an addict still, but I almost always take them when I do find them. That one was kind of useless. Ugh, fire. I'm gonna put out this fire if I can. Ah, okay, got it. Because when they're on fire, they are annoying. They're annoying anyway. I have trouble with these jumping enemies, as I do with lots of enemies. Pretty random in their jumping. Sometimes they seem to jump towards you. Could just be random though. A little bit easier to handle when there are fewer of them. Alright. This is gonna be bad. I can't use my items. Just gonna try and do this until his head pops off. Okay. Blue enemies may drop spirit. Okay, I was gonna say may drop spirit hearts, but that's key. Red ones have a tendency to drop hearts, I guess. And then there's the black ones, which I don't even know. Alright, he got freaked out by me, I guess. Alright, next room. These guys, okay. Not so bad. Sometimes the layouts get tricky on these. They come at you from multiple directions, it's not very good. Alright, another key. Good for keys for a while. Sacrifice room, not even going to think about doing that until I get some hearts. Extra ones lying around. Now I really want to check out these other rooms because the level is not too difficult. So I might be able to profit and have a better chance at the boss, or I might be good. I've not gotten hit yet, so that is good. Because I might screw up and actually be in a worse situation than when I started to going into the boss. I try to avoid that, but it happens. Alright, I got 10 cents, plenty of keys, so I'll just go ahead and head in here. I don't want the bum friend. I'm not going to buy a key, I've got a fair number of them. The bum friend will, I mean I could get him just to, well I can't afford it anyway, but he'll grab coins off the ground and he'll give you random stuff every once in a while. If you get a dime, or if you get a nickel, I think it's guaranteed he'll get something, and if you find a dime he'll just start throwing out items. But it would make it very difficult for me to afford anything later on. It's hard to find more valuable. Here's the Duke of Plaza game. These are space items. There we go. I'm just going to back up from these flies now because I don't want it to wear off when I'm right next to them and have them hit me. But yeah, the unicorn is pretty powerful early on. And here we have the coin purse, mom's coin purse, random pills. Speed down, not necessarily another one. I don't want to be very slow. Bad gas, we'll do poisonous gas and telepills, which I could use to maybe go somewhere useful, but not that time. My health is full though now. So I will firstly try and see if I can get into this room up here. Test. Alright. Horrible. This bomb just tries to go and blow me up, and then it drove me right into the enemy. This should not be too bad. What do we got here? These guys. There's only two of them. As long as I pay attention to where they're at, it should be alright. And we get a pill, which is another speed down pill. Well, if there was some kind of benefit to being slow for the sake of being slow, I would take those. Unfortunately, I can't think of one. Unless I were psychic and knew that I was going to get some insane number of speed ups, which would make me uncontrollable later on. Oops. Need to at least check and see what hearts are available in here first. None. So I'm just going to keep going. Not feeling like a very good run so far. There are runs, it's very random. There are runs where you're going to do great and runs where you're going to do awful. And this is not a good situation. They both went different directions. I could not help but hit there, because my damage is not amazing or anything. And they have those lovely bombs, which they can be baited into bombing. Like there may be a secret room there. You can bait them sometimes into bombing. They're not a good idea. These are going to be fairly easy. Really fat ones shoot 2 attacks, but if you stay still, it just goes to either side of you. But minor movements are going to get you hit if you're too close. 2 chests for 1 bomb. Not a guarantee on getting a bomb, but probably worth the risk. Health down. That was not at all worth it in any way. My reflection, I do not get this item very often, but as you can see, it makes the tears come back to you. They would come all the way back, but my range is not very long. So not really that good of an item right now. But it could give me a few hits. And ideally with a very big range upgrade, it would be a pretty good item. Especially, possibly a piercing shot would be good too, because then you could definitely hit enemies twice. Whether it does the full damage or not, I don't know. I got an extra heart there. It's a good thing. So again, we are almost at a disadvantage from our starting. Love to get a homing tear shot. Now there's a lot of items. I can never remember which items are unlocked and which items are available from the beginning. So I may say, hey, I want to get this item that I don't even have access to yet. But that's kind of the nature of the beast sometimes. These are not too bad, but they get you trapped like that, and oh, I'm gonna die. Alright, I thought this was gonna last a little bit longer, so we'll do one more here. See if I can't put something together. Alright, we're off to a good start. Sorry, I was trying to be as sarcastic as possible with that. Alright, yep. Terrible game, or terrible item. I'll show you what it does, because I probably want to use it. Well, I'll just tell you, it makes the ground yellow at your location. In a small area, I guess it damages enemies. That's what I've been told. By someone who hates it. I don't like it myself. Probably doesn't do very much damage either. And wouldn't hurt anything that flies. Just the flies. Alright, Wheel of Fortune will spawn a slot machine that you can gamble on. I don't have a lot of coins right now, so probably not really worth it. Unless I had an excess of bombs and just wanted to blow it up. Random pills, bad gas. Poison cloud. What to do? Don't need to explain it again, I already did this video. And I got a key. I'm just gonna go to the boss. Really nothing else on this floor except for maybe the secret room. Let's try here. Seems like the only logical place for it. And it's a slot machine. Alright, whatever. Let's play it. Maybe we'll get lucky with something. They can drop a lot of different things. Coins, red hearts, pills, bombs and keys, that sort of stuff. Alright, nice big open room. Let's see if we can't make some kind of use out of that. Yeah, it's not the worst thing, actually. But there's probably a lot of things I would rather have than it. A lot of those items have... There's one item that does not have a... There's a few items. Some of the items you can use continuously, but there's certain reasons why. Like there's a remote detonator. You can use it as much as you want to, but you have to have a bomb out. But most of the items have room recharge rates, where you have to clear out a room, and then it gets charged back. Or, you know, between 1 and 6. There are a couple that recharge very quickly. Now here's what I needed on one of those other runs was some health up. Alright, there are 2 half hearts there. So I'm definitely going to go to the sacrifice room because I feel like I got ripped off on the items anyway. Alright, we got 2 chests in here. And this is not a good sign, this is probably going to have spiders in it. Okay, it's got flies, which are not really that great either. Because the next room I go in, I probably won't care if they destroy the enemies or not. But what you gonna do? Back up to full health at least. Alright, so as I was saying, the lemonade will be ready after I clear out one more room. So it has a 2-room recharge. Yeah, this is going to be kind of a waste of those flies. Well, only one of them activated. Not so bad in this room. I'm going to drop a bomb right here real quick. Give me some maneuverability. And to open that up. That was a tinted rock, of course. Go away. Alright. Up on here. Any number of ways that I could go. Oh, this is an interesting room. I guess I could still destroy the group in the middle there. Don't know if there's any... Okay. Well, there's nothing behind it anyway. The item mace... Okay, now there's a key there. I'll think about... it'll show up on the mini-map. So I'll know it's there and hopefully remember to... Like a number of bombs, which I'll get at least one here. Oops. You can knock his bombs back to him to use them against me. And this is not Bomberman. No, you take it. Pretty easy most of the time. I mean, I have taken hits, but I've never had any real difficulty. Definitely harder ones to face, harder mini-bosses to face. No, a little bit late there. And I get a couple of bombs and a potential heal later. And staying away from the shop, again, not enough money for it. Easy room. And a spirit heart. Okay, I could take that right now, but I have 4 hearts, and I may encounter the sacrifice room, or another kind of room. And I do have that other half heart around, and that whole heart now too, which is excellent too. And spirit hearts can help you exceed your maximum potential health. But do not become empty when they're gone. Once they're gone, they're gone. Alright. This is a little bit tricky to not... there we go. Got hit there, and there. You're not invulnerable for very long. Hit. It's a little bit tricky because they both shoot at you from opposite ways. There. Go. guess I could go like that. Nah, still getting hit. But also, if I had the Spirit Heart, I would have lost it by now. Because I'm taking massive amounts of damage. So I'm playing badly. Or stupidly. However you want to look at it. And there we go. Ah, that was rough. I'll definitely take that heart now. There's the item room. Back off the way. Don't want to destroy that one yet, because we'll split into two, as shown. Clean up the room by smacking the poop, launching it everywhere. That's clean, right? This is Arcanus Cookbook. It's definitely better than the lemon. Actually, you know what? It's not as damaging. I'm sorry, the Arcanus Cookbook is much more damaging than the lemon. But the Lemonade Mishap is safer. Because the Arcanus Cookbook drops random bombs, like 5 or 6, something like that, throughout the area, and you can blow yourself up with them. So I'm actually going to stick with this for safety's sake. Alright, I've got another bomb. I'm probably going to go get that key then. You're up. It's not that bad, but just... No! Yeah, it's kind of sad to say it, but these guys are about as skilled as I am. There we go. Oh, we did get a key. Oh, that's nice. And these ones still don't move, so they won't be too bad. I'm knocking them back. Later levels, of course, there are similar enemies which will hover around. Another bomb, another key. Got lots of bombs, a few keys. Pretty good. Unfortunately, those... I don't know the names of enemies. It does show you at the credits when you beat the game, but I've only beaten the game a few times. I think it does show up when you beat challenges, too. Or I'm wrong. Oh, that was a convenient, thing. Oh, okay. Well, those are just regular rocks. I guess, the small rock appears in the basement after destroying so many, rocks, no matter what kind they are. But it can be found, I believe it's... I don't know if it's only in the Spirit, or Tinted Rocks, or if it's any rock. But it will give you a damage upgrade, which is very nice. I don't know if I can get it now, or if I have to start a new game to be able to get it. But it's always nice to get it when you do, because it's... Well, not because it's unexpected, but it does... it is in addition to other item rooms and other more expected locations to get it. I'm going to hold off on the shop. I don't know what's in there. Only got 3 keys and only 5 coins, which is the greater concern. So we're gonna go face the boss with no sacrifice room or the other kind of room which still escapes me what it's called. Curse room, I think that's what it is. Next time you jump big, I want to use that. Kind of mess up the timing on that. Well, at least got hit once. It's my fault for anticipating him doing the leap. Not that hard. That hit. him, although sometimes because of the way that his shots are fired, it's hard to tell where they're going to land. Generally, keeping your distance will keep you safe. And when he pauses to shoot at you, just kind of go around to the side. Circle space and all that. Alright, that was not as bad as it could have been. A range increase. Without other things, range increase is not that appealing to me. But I'm going to take it anyway. I still have the Wheel of Fortune card, but still not a lot of coins. We are here in the catacombs. I shouldn't try to dodge these guys because they do the same thing as those larger flies do. Except for they steal your money. And they run into you. Like I'm letting them do. Somebody said you could go to negative coins, but I don't think that's true. Well, you do lose coins by having them hit you. You can't pick all of them back up again. Because I started that with 5 and now I only have 2. So maybe that's what was meant by you can go negative. I thought he was trying to say you can go to like literally I'm at negative 2 coins. I have to earn money before I have any money, like a debt. Alright, this might be useful at some point. Alright, it's unfortunate I cannot get that, no matter what I do. I'm gonna keep hold of, I'm gonna keep hold of the card. Bad gas, I don't know if I will use that at an opportune time or remember that I have it. But I'm probably going to die right here. So yeah, I'm awful. I may record more of this just because I now have Rogue Legacy to play freely. Because I'm done with that game, I beat that. But I have the new Game Plus. So, look at my awful stats. Yeah, 3 deaths, 18 items. Terrible, terrible I am at this game. But thanks for watching anyway, and maybe I'll record some more. Thank you again.